This is my Rainbowfish River Aquarium. It's still in the early stages of its life at only nearly 3 weeks old. It is home to a group of Bosemani and sunburst rainbow fish. The fish really seem to be enjoying the environment I've created for them, but I feel like it's time to add a little bit more variety. It's now been 3 weeks, something like that, since we first set up the Rainbowfish Aquarium, and it's looking great. It's massively overgrown though, but I did that deliberately because I was combating some initial issues. That's hard to say. So to start with, there was a lot going on. We did have an algae bloom. We had the start of diatoms. There was thread algae on everything. But as you can see now, look. Sorry guys, could you just? We'll get to you in a minute. But look back there. Nothing on the moss anymore. Now the sand could do with a little bit of a sort of flick up again. But in terms of overall look and aesthetics, we are looking so good, aren't we? Now, I'm not a massive fan of the limnophilia at the top here because of it going that sort of weird browny, sort of pinky tones. That's basically because it's right underneath these lights, so it's like trying to change because of that. And the background there, look, it's growing out of the tank as well. So yeah, look, really strong start. I'm really happy with how it's going so far. Could have been better, could have been a lot worse. Now, the way it could have been better would have been, well, actually, I don't think I could have done it any better. Well, I don't even know why I've said that. Like, there's nothing that's gone completely wrong, in my opinion. All I've had to do really is just standard maintenance stuff. I've not really done that many water changes either. But today we're going to do a little bit of one. I'm just going to do a 20% one after I've done a bit of the trimming. And that's mainly because I want to get some new fish. But I don't want to start fiddling around in the tank once I put them in there, do I? Because, you know, they're going to want to chill out rather than have me. Now, as always, the first job is the first job. You know what I'm talking about. I'm so sick of doing this, but it's a requirement. You just got to do it. It's part of the job. Okay, we're looking good again. I really shouldn't complain, should I, though? Like, glass scraping is not difficult, is it? It's not like I've got to do a lot. It's one of those things, isn't it, that I have to do to all of these aquariums. So every day there's at least one to do, at least. But it's an honour, it's a privilege to be able to do this, isn't it? Never ever complain. No one ever complained about anything, okay? I have to make sure to tell myself that as well regularly. But there, anyway, that's made a big difference straight away. Hang on, let me turn off all these lights. It makes it look a bit weird. There we go. How's that doing now? Yeah, looking pretty good. We've got some dark areas over here. There's no surprise, is it? I think that's what I need to tackle first, isn't it? I need to get some of this hacked back. There's a lot there. Let's have a little look. Okay, underneath it's nice and green, look. Oh my goodness, it goes right back. Right, there's so much to trim. There we go, look, I've cleared that out. It's already made a massive difference to the overall lighting levels. This area was pretty much black before, wasn't it? Now the plants that will grow back will be much more vibrant and green. I'm going to try and keep them lower down. Some of them are left over the top there as well, just because I'm a bit worried about like an algae bloom from cutting back so many of the big stem plants. So I've left some and I just sort of manage it from there. And the tank is looking dirty now, isn't it? You're probably thinking, why don't I trim back this side as well? But I don't want to touch that side just yet because I want it to start looping over a little bit more, because when I do trim it, I want to trim it down here, look. Can you see these bottom areas? Well, they're looking a little bit rough, and that was just where the plant changed from the previous conditions to these conditions. So you can literally see where when I planted it, it went from that to that. So I want to trim it at those points, but I need it to be longer, otherwise it's going to be so far down it's not going to get any light, it's not going to grow well, and yeah, it's not going to look good, is it? So I'm just going to wait on those ones. Now the Rotala HRA here and this one here, looking so good. We've got some more HRA in the background area. There's some green dotted about as well, but this corner looks so good, doesn't it? The fish are being quite brave, look. Good guys, look, they didn't all just completely hide this time. I did just notice one dodgy one. I'll be able to show you in a minute. There it is. Like, look at this one. It's got something wrong with its mouth. Its mouth is like all malformed, got like a blistery thing on it. I don't think it's anything the other fish will catch or something. I think it's just some kind of infection, but I'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully it'll heal up. Seems to be eating though, because it doesn't look super skinny. Just see how that one goes. This sand though, this sand needs a stirring up. Now this is another fish that I want to get whilst we're in there. Something that's going to turn over the substrate. I'm a fan of cories, but there are other options. Know me, I'll probably just get the cories, won't I? See what Matt at Made Ahead Aquatic says. See what they got in stock as well. It is now the next day since that last little water change, or yeah, I suppose that's little, it's only about 20%. looking so good. That's what I'm talking about. Check that out. We've lightened everything up so much. It looks crystal clear as well. Fish right. Oh, look. There's that main sunburst one. Yeah, there he is. Look at the colours. Not you. This one behind. Look at that. So vibrant orange. That is definitely the dominant male in this tank. Stunning fish. We've got subdominants as well. Kind of like this one in here has got a little bit of colour. But that one there, look at him. Look, what a showstopper. You're a beautiful specimen, aren't you? Anyway, yeah. Then we've got our male Bosemani as well. Which, by the way, let's take a little look. Tail is starting to grow back. You see that? We've got more shape. It didn't have any sort of tail shape to it before. It was more like just a stump. So that's really good. Hopefully soon it'll be looking like perfect again. I tell you what though, of all the fish, this is a pretty beastly one. Nice, good size, that one. Not sure again, male or female. It's about the same size as that dominant coloured one. Maybe it is a male, it's just not showing colours because the other one is. I don't really know how all of this works. Anyway, I think it might be a nice little idea to give them a bit of food. I haven't really shown me feeding these guys too many times. They seem to do really well with the flake food. It stays like sort of in the water column longer because they don't really like stuff going down the substrate. I've noticed that they do eat it, but it takes ages. They're not all over it. So yeah, flake. Right, here we go. I'm just going to put a load of it in the flow or the outlet of this power head. And then that sort of just chucks it around the tank. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. They know. Look at that. Whoa, they're going quickly already. Come on then, munch. I've got some in my hand as well. Look, last little traces of it. Now there's a half. Oh, there's that dodgy one with the funny mouth. How are you doing? Yeah, he's still eating it all. Or she. Yeah, still very aggressive. How does it look today? Still looks pretty much the same. But yeah, all that food's going in. It's not actually the lip, it's underneath it. So I don't know what that is. Now I did try catching that fish with the funny mouth to take it out and have a closer look. Yeah, not happening. It instantly went in somewhere. I couldn't see it. It's just not going to happen at all. But that's all right. I mean, he seems to be doing all right at the moment. Hopefully it gets better. So that's our tank clean, our fish fed. What do you say we now go get some new fish for the tank? No, Martin, you're not going anywhere. You're part of this now, all right? This is mine. He knows everything as well.
Hi.
So basically, we're surrounded by people that know everything. Even the girls know everything. Right, why am I here then? So today, it's Matt's day off again, and he's still here. Even on his days off, he comes in. So today, I'm after. This is really annoying me. I'll stay away from you. My Rainbowfish River tank is now 3 weeks old. It's looking awesome.
Cool.
And it's past the ugly stage and all that. I've just done a nice big clean up, big water change.
Yeah, nice.
But I noticed that the sand is staying a bit like, I'm having to manually turn it up. So I want something to do that. Now, you guys know that I go straight to Corey's every single time.
Yeah.
Is there an alternative, or should I just stick with Corey's?
Variety-wise, Corey's are your best because you've got so many different colours and patterns and everything like that. So I'd say Corey's are your most interesting. There are a few little other ones that you could get in there that would be a bit different, but it depends on what you want long term.
Well, I only keep tanks running for 6 months, so... No. I like to keep the fish long term for new setups, so... The thing is, I just love Corey's. Have you got anything in that I haven't had yet?
Yes.
Ooh.
I would say so. I would hope so. So, take your pick. Slant bars.
Ooh.
So little Noxoscenis. They're really cool.
Yep, loving those.
Really smart little fish. I don't.
Whoa! I just didn't even see him there.
Good golden nugget.
Oh yeah, they are very nice.
Yeah,
aren't they?
really smart. Really cool little fish.
Okay.
We've got some black fins down the bottom, so they're really nice as well.
Yep, loving those. And you've got loads of them as well. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, I'm currently in the process of building the Corione tank. Nice. It's going to be a couple of weeks, I reckon. I've even got to do a stand. I've got to do everything. So.
Oh, it's a big build.
Yes.
Got pandas in again.
Oh,
I think
pandas!
Those, but I know you're always quite excited by those.
I love the pandas.
Got some nice chunky Julie, or Triliniatus. Don't call them Julies because they won't be Julies.
And we've got some more smudge, more smudges, more smudge spots. Whoa, look at these bad boys under here. What are those?
We've had
King Tiger Pleco.
So we've had some of them breed on the system recently down below you.
Down
in here somewhere. So there's the little babies, look.
Oh my goodness, I can't focus on anything but the front
Go
ones.
up on the woodlet. Try
I do have a manual focus button, I should probably just do that.
On the roof. Oh yeah, on the red rock as well, but there is some on the wood there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really well camouflaged.
Oh, they're tiny.
Yeah, dinky little chaps. Yeah, we noticed them over Christmas.
Sweet.
So they've bred on the system. But yeah, I can't think, you know, what would be a little bit different. It's a 3-foot tank, isn't it? Is
No,
it
4 foot this one.
Yeah, so you're going to want something.
You got the Miguelitos over there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Miguelitos.
Yeah, we've got some non-Corydorus over here.
What do you mean non-Corydorus?
So they're like a big Corydorus.
Oh.
So they're what they call a dianema, which is a little bit like a hoplo.
Okay.
So they're quite nice, and they're a bit chunkier. So these guys down here.
Oh, they're massive though, Matt.
Yeah, but they're cool. But they've got really small mouths, so they're not a massively like disruptive fish.
Okay.
But then again, coming over, we've got more Corydorus. So we've got Miguelitos.
Oh yeah, they're lovely. They've
You've
got
had-
some good size as
You've
well.
had Venezuelan oranges, haven't you?
I have. I
Yeah.
do love them as well. I've got them in my epistogramma tank. They're doing very well actually.
Yeah.
Are they all Venezuelan?
They are all Venezuelan oranges across that top row there, yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
But yeah, like a lot of the other stuff is going to get, or not really big, but bigger. So you've got things like the loaches. You've got like zebra loaches and yo-yo loaches.
Yeah.
But they're all going to get 10 to 15 centimetres
Yeah.
eventually, which is going to be quite big, probably quite disruptive. And because you like to run your Amano shrimps to help with cleaning,
Yeah.
you know, you're probably not going to really want a 15 centimetre loach hammering around with those guys. No. So yeah, I would personally say, you know, Cories have got the biggest variety and the biggest sort of appeal, really, just because there's so many different species.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so it's good because that suits me as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, I like these Miguelitos, but they are quite big, and I haven't, because I've planted it so heavily.
Yeah.
Haven't got a huge amount of sort of like ground space. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I am a fan of the Venezuelans, and they are small.
Yeah.
So I think these might be a good choice for this tank. They've got some good colour on them as well. They'll have even more colour in my tank, but they're juveniles, aren't they?
Yeah,
So-
they've sort of, well, they've recently been moved. They finished their quarantine, so they've been in for about 2 or 3 weeks now, if not longer.
oh, that's perfect. Well, that means I can put them straight in my tank. Like I say to you guys, everyone always hammers me about doing quarantine and things like that, Matt. But I always speak to you, don't I, and ask how long they've been in. And Matt always makes sure that they're decent before he lets me take them.
Absolutely,
'Cause
yeah.
he knows I'm not quarantining. He knows they're going straight in for me.
None of our fish go on sale any quicker than a week. You know, they are always here for a week or more before we put them on sale, just because it means that we can guarantee that they're feeding, that they're happy, that there's no problems with them. So yeah, we always make sure they're quarantined first.
And that is because you are a star.
What can I say?
Bag 'em up! So whilst I'm here, I'm also picking up some of the rally shrimp as well. I don't know why I'm looking at the microphone. We've got some red rally shrimp down here. There's also some yellow fire ones, so I'm gonna see if we can get those as well. I could do setups at home like I did the other day for the other shrimp, so I want to do like independent ones for these specific colours. Now Martin has also pointed out these awesome axle rods to me as well. Axle rod Respora, is that right, Martin?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to just get some of those, do a little setup in a temporary hotel section. Quarantine, some people call it, but I don't. I want to do just like a cute little setup for them. They're absolutely amazing looking little fish, and they deserve to have like a tank of their own. So we are back from the shops. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, you know the drill by now. I need to temperature acclimate these, lay them in the top, put the lights off, and then we can put them in. I went for 10 Cories in the end. I think 10's a really good number for this setup. There we go. They're going to be like, you know, I'll give it 20 minutes, something like that. And then I'm going to need to see what I'm going to do with these down here. So I went and got the axle rod Resporas, didn't I? And I've got the rally, is that you say it? Rally shrimp? Yeah. Oh, it's locked. Of course it's locked. I've just come in. Yeah, so I'm currently in the process of setting up the Cory tank in this area, but this is our racking system looking good. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to put the red rally shrimp They'll just go in a little pot or something on the side. They'll be absolutely fine doing that. And then I think I'm going to put the axle rods in this tank temporarily. I want to set up a little awesome cube for them, you see. So what I'm going to do is take down these 3 cubes and put another one of these up there, and then that cube at the end. So we've got like sort of opposites, because there's too much going on. I'm not using them anyway. We have got our Apistogramma in here. Unfortunately, the female didn't survive. She, her stomach, it's almost like the eggs got bound inside her, and she get this big fungus and big belly going on. It was very weird, and she died very quickly actually, within the course of like 2 days. So yeah, haven't got a pair for that one. I think I'm going to put it over in my 4-foot ecosystem aquarium. I'm pointing at nothing now, it's gone. But yeah, there'll be a space for that fish, don't worry. And obviously I've got my better fish over in this one as well, so I need to sort something for him. But I've got a nice idea. I mean, I actually really like this setup for him. It's perfect, look, just nice little bit of Java fern, Java moss in the corner, some snails. He seems to be loving it, so I'll probably keep that tank and yeah, move that down to here. These babies are now big enough to go into a proper tank. They're like, they've grown out, yay! So I think I'm going to put those as well in the 4-foot ecosystem aquarium, just to add some more variety to there. We've already got 2 Apistogramma in there. It'd be nice to have some babies as well of a different species, seeing them all grow up. Yeah, it'd be great. So it has now been about 20 minutes. We can now put the fish in. They're all ready to go. I've actually got them hanging there, look. Let's put them in. Okay, here we go, guys. They're going in straight in that middle section. Whee! Oh, we've got some free gravel as well. Okay, what are they doing first of all? Right, these 2 right in the middle. Different sizes actually, or one could be like male, one could be female, I'm not sure. Right, they're already starting to move around, all of them, which is good. Usually cories could just go and hide straight away, but so far so good. Oh look, there's the rest of them. There we go, look, in the background section there. They've taken refuge. Eventually they'll just all come out in the foreground like this one, these lot here. Look, oh, look at that. Already. They'll all stay together. Cories love staying together. It doesn't actually matter, I've found, what species they are either. They just love each other. So much cory love. Look, they're still tiny, so look, if I come right back, you can see they're not taking up hardly any at all. We've got 10 there. To be honest, I might want to go back and get some of the panda cories that I saw. I just love them. Another 10 panda cories would look pretty cool, wouldn't it? Just sort of swimming all around in the different sections. Oh, that'd be so... Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I just do that before? Oh well, there's still plenty of time. We don't need to rush the stock into this tank. You know, 10 for now, that's fine. A couple of weeks time or something, add in another 10. This guy's just casually sat on his own there. You alright? Come and meet your friends. Look, they're coming to you. Where is he? Where's he doing? Just go to him. This way. That's it. Yes. Yes. Bit more. Have you seen? Where's he gone? There he is. Yay, they found him.